Hi, I'm Heather.
And I'm Joan.
We're the two technical staff in the department.
And Department of Geological Sciences, and we understand that you're here to find out a little bit about San Diego State and the various programs. We thought since many of you would have probably wanted an in-person tour, that we would just invite you inside the building and show you around just a few of our spaces. We apologize for the masks. We are on campus and they are required, and hopefully we'll see some of you in the future and we won't be wearing these.
Yeah, so come on, let's go look at some spots.
So here we are in one of our large classrooms. I'm going to just give you a little look around. Lots of samples, lots of materials to work with in labs. Geology is a profession more than a job, with many diverse directions: environmental engineering and monitoring, earthquake prediction, energy, research, academics, paleontology, hydrology, a lot of diverse ways that you can go.
We are a small department with a Bachelor's of Arts, various Bachelor's of Science options, a Master's of Science in Geological Sciences, and a PhD in Geophysics. So there's a lot of pathways to fit the different goals and needs of each student. We pretty much know who everyone is. Field trips, out camping together as a group, all these things allow students to bond beyond the classroom experience. We find this makes for a strong networking base of your peers when you leave the program.
Okay, here we're entering one of our research labs. Undergraduates and graduate students, as well as faculty, will do various analyses in these rooms. We have a lot of equipment, a lot of fume hoods, refrigerators, freezers, and so on. I want to tell you a little bit about our programs. The BA is an education program that's very flexible, has courses in diverse fields to complete the upper division requirements. Thus, you could combine geology and economics if you're interested in maybe land assessment and property issues, geology and public health, maybe geology and recreation and tourism if you want to do ecotourism, work for the national parks. Maybe you want to go on to homeland security and natural disaster management.
The Bachelor's of Science is the bread and butter of the department. The department responds to the community need for geologists by providing strong curriculum and high-impact experiences, preparing students for professional licensure and/or an advanced degree. There are many BS options that share a similar core group of geology courses and vary in the degree prep and additional courses that specifically prepare students to go on to the master's degree in those areas.
This room houses our X-ray equipment. We have X-ray diffraction and X-ray fluorescence for studying the structure and composition of rocks. Our undergraduate students are trained and allowed to use these instruments for their research. They're also used by the departments of chemistry and engineering. Very useful equipment.
If lab work doesn't quite seem up your alley, that's okay. This is one of 2 computer labs that are dedicated for geology students, where you can work on computational problems using various remote sensing or seismic signals collected in the subsurface or shipboard.
As we enter one of the faculty research labs, you'll see some cores that were collected from the San Diego Bay. A large group of students are working on these cores. But there's more to your education than just academics. We have several extracurricular activities, 3 student clubs, an associate geology students, as well as student chapters of the American Women in Geoscience and the American Association of Petroleum Geologists. Many of our students participate in all 3 of these clubs. Our Alumni Association is strong and in direct contact with students, which provides strong mentoring support and a link to industry. We also have a long-running program, outreach for the local schools. It's called Show Me Geology, staffed by volunteer students. The program has actually been running for over 30 years, and several students who now attend San Diego State came to Show Me Geology when they were in grade school. This is a great opportunity for students to do some volunteer work and pay forward their education.
Geology is an interdisciplinary science, which is really great because if you're interested in water and where it comes from or how to protect it, the future of energy or climate, why the mountains are in some places and valleys in others, or you just like cool rocks and dinosaurs, geology is the place for you.
So that concludes our tour. We thank you for coming. Heather and I will be there at SDSU Explore to answer any questions you have.